Lila stepped out of the car, her eyes scanning the vast expanse before her. The trip to Mount Scott had been Tom's idea, a weekend getaway with friends to escape the mundanity of everyday life.
"This place doesn't seem as welcoming as the brochures made it out to be,"
she remarked, her voice tinged with unease. Tom shrugged, adjusting his backpack.
That's the point of an adventure, right?
He replied, trying to sound confident. Emma joined them, her enthusiasm unwavering.
Come on, guys. It's just a mountain. What's the worst that could happen?
Lila hesitated at the threshold, peering inside. The interior was dimly lit, with dust motes dancing in the slanting rays of sunlight.
"Looks like no one's been here for ages,"
she murmured, stepping cautiously into the room. Tom followed, his curiosity piqued.
Maybe we'll find something interesting,
he suggested, his eyes scanning the cluttered space. Jake, the last to enter, pointed to a dusty old journal lying on the floor.
"What do you think this is?"
Lila read aloud.
"Shadows moving on their own, whispers in the night, people disappearing without a trace."
Her voice wavered as she turned the pages, each entry more unsettling than the last. Emma shivered, wrapping her arms around herself.
Do you think it's true?
She asked, glancing nervously at the others. Tom attempted to laugh it off.
It's just a story, probably someone's idea of a prank,
he said, though his expression betrayed his uncertainty. Lila sat by the campfire, her thoughts lingering on the journal.
"I can't shake the feeling that we're not alone out here,"
she confessed to Jake, who was poking at the fire. Jake nodded, his eyes scanning the darkened woods.
"Yeah, it feels, off,"
he admitted, his voice barely above a whisper. A branch snapped in the distance, and Emma jumped, her heart racing.
Did you hear that?
She asked, her voice tinged with fear. Tom stood, peering into the darkness.
Who's there?
He called out, his voice echoing back eerily. No response came, only the sound of rustling leaves. Lila felt a shiver run down her spine as she glanced at the twisted shapes beyond their circle of light.
"We should leave,"
Jake suggested, his eyes wide with apprehension. Lila led the way, her heart pounding in her chest.
"This way, hurry,"
she urged, glancing back to ensure the others were following. Emma clutched Tom's hand tightly, her fear palpable.
We have to make it back to the car,
she insisted, her voice trembling. As they stumbled through the underbrush, the shadows pursued them relentlessly, whispering promises of doom. The friends' only hope lay in reaching the safety of their vehicle and leaving the haunted Mount Scott behind.